Hey, real quickly, I just want to say that the lighting is shit in this video because I had to color correct for the actual green screen effect to work. My bad, sorry.
That thing bleeding to the, you know what I mean?
Walkie slush.
That thing bleeding, baby.
Hello, Internet. It is I, Jellyu, the world's most important internet nobody. And today I'm going to talk about something that's near and dear to my heart, and that is the Soulsborne series. Now, you might be wondering, what exactly is the Soulsborne series? Shut up, idiot. If you don't know what it is, get out. Don't watch, okay? So I started playing the Souls series with Dark Souls Remastered, and then I played Bloodborne, and it was my favorite. And I'm also working through Dark Souls 3 right now. I'm basically almost done. I literally have 3 bosses left. Now, here's the part that I really want to focus on in this video, and that is its multiplayer mechanics, specifically its co-op. Now, if you don't know, in Soulsborne games, you can bring in another person from a completely different game, one of your friends, maybe a random person, or hell, an NPC, to come and help you with a boss, or just help you navigate through a level. Sometimes, if you want to be a meanie, you can invade another person's world and kill them and take all their shit. It's mean, but you can do that if you want. Now here's where the great divide in the fan base comes. There are purists who feel that summoning takes away an experience from the game, and there's people like me who strongly support it because, like, why wouldn't you, you know? I should also mention that in Dark Souls Remastered and Bloodborne, I never summoned except for Orphan of Kos. And throughout almost all of Dark Souls 3, I did summon friends, random people, and NPCs. And I love both experiences just as much. So I asked my friend Just Baz to give me a good paragraph or two on why he feels summons take away from the experience, because he's one of those people. And he had this to say.
So if Dark Souls 3 summoning, most people would tell you to get good, but I believe there's a lot more to it than that. And although I know people want an easygoing experience, I would like to encourage anyone who would give up on this easily not to. Not only do you feel a great deal of accomplishment when you progress, but you also experience the game to its fullest. I feel if you play by yourself, there's a bigger sense of realism because there's so much to explore that you wouldn't really find in co-op, as your friends will probably just guide your way to the boss. Many dialogue sequences wouldn't make as much sense if you were with someone, and I feel you should go into Dark Souls knowing barely anything about it, as this makes the storylines way better and more real, as people can die if you're not careful, making it more real and making you pay attention more and really get immersed into the story, wanting to explore and find out more. And I feel that is actually the beauty of Dark Souls. There's so much to find out that is hidden, but when you find it, it is absolutely incredible. But going more simple with summons, it can make the game less hard, which also makes the bosses more buggy and not as much of a challenge like in solo. In solo, although it may be hard, if you try, you'll get through it and you really feel like a warrior, like you're living this hard life of Ash. So summons are always good for a laugh, but I feel everyone on their first playthrough should really experience the game with little to no knowledge and help, as this makes the game way more immersive and fun in the end. So some NPC summons are fine, as I believe they add more to the storyline and end up with some really amazing moments, such as finally facing off against Aldrich with Henri after the death of Horus, or helping Sigurd fulfill his final wish to kill Yhorm, as if you explore, you will find out that they were old friends and Yhorm asked Sigurd to kill him if he ever needed to relink the flame. And that is why I don't think you should summon in Dark Souls. Also, Jello, if you're making a British joke, fuck you. You fucking dirty fucking
Oi, England! Come on! Score some fucking goals!
So I'm going to dissect his entire argument and counterclaim it. Anything highlighted in brown is an anecdote, irrelevant, or it's just his personal opinion. Anything highlighted red, I disagree with. Anything highlighted blue, it's conditional whether I would agree on it or not. And anything green, I fully agree with. So, let's start.
So if Dark Souls 3 summoning, most people would tell you to get good, but I believe there's a lot more to it than that. And although I know people want an easygoing experience, I would like to encourage anyone who would give up on this easily not to.
Alright, so this first little bit is just completely his personal opinion, so there's nothing I can really say, so let's move on to the next bit.
Not only do you feel a great deal of accomplishment when you progress, but you also experience the game to its fullest.
So here's the part where I start disagreeing. You don't necessarily feel accomplishment when beating a boss. Take Pinwheel, for example, from Dark Souls 1. The way there to his boss arena and back is more difficult than the boss itself. If you've died enough times or even lost all your souls, you just feel an empty victory.
Stop it. Go up. No! Well, I lost like fucking 15,000 souls. Damn it. How do I avoid that? Fuck you guys! Damn it. Oh no. No. Did I lose my souls? Yeah, I lost everything. Sad and unaccomplished by just how much I lost today. So I technically made progress because I killed a boss. I got a baby mask.
Now, whether you explore the game to its fullest or not is up to you. You can simply just ask your summon buddy, hey, I want to explore this entire area. Wait up, don't rush to the boss. Let's take our time. Like, it's as easy as that.
I feel if you play by yourself, there's a bigger sense of realism because there's so much to explore that you wouldn't really find in co-op, as your friends will probably just guide your way to the boss.
So this next part is very conditional. This could be true. But again, it's completely up to you. You could simply ask for your summoned friend to help you explore the area to your fullest.
Many dialogue sequences wouldn't make as much sense if you were with someone.
How? How? You can't just listen to all the cutscenes? Like, do you expect anybody who summons to just skip all cutscenes and dialogue? I've played Dark Souls 3 with primarily summons, and I understand the story just as well as I would have if I hadn't summoned. Like, a bunch of people who once relinked the fire don't want to do so anymore, so you gotta go give them a good spanking, tell them, hey, get up, come on, do your duty, and then you kill them if they don't comply. That's all I know about the story, and that's all I will know about the story unless I look it up on the wiki.
And I feel you should go into Dark Souls knowing barely anything about it, as this makes the storylines way better and more real, as people can die if you're not careful, making it more real and making you pay attention more and really get immersed into the story, wanting to explore and find out more. And I feel that is actually the beauty of Dark Souls. There's so much to find out that is hidden, but when you find it, it is absolutely incredible.
Again, he gives a very personal opinion and an anecdote, so let's move on.
But going more simple with summons, it can make the game less hard, which also makes the bosses more buggy and not as much of a challenge like in solo.
This is actually something I agree with. It can be a very good thing or a bad thing. This is all due to personal preference. I know more people who like easy games, and I know people who like hard games that challenge them. I have a friend who would definitely love the Souls series if it wasn't as hard, and right now he currently despises it, so I'm talking about Riley, by the way.
In solo, although it may be hard, if you try, you'll get through it and you really feel like a warrior, like you're living this hard life of Ash.
I'm going to refer to my first response where you may have an empty victory due to losing more than what you have accomplished. As another example, I'm going to talk about Lud and Zolin from Dark Souls 2, specifically the DLC, but I mean it's part of the Scholar of the First Sin, so hey, what do you know? It's a 5-minute walk to them from the nearest bonfire, and the area you go to get to them has a very low visibility and it's chock full of heavy-hitting enemies. You go through all of this just to get a copy of paste of another boss, but this time there's 2 of them, they do more damage, and they can heal themselves. So, you're just more likely to just want to get it over with than, actually feeling happy when beating them. Again, it's an empty victory.
Just like Snow Tiger boss, and then double Snow Tiger boss, but this time it's more difficult and tedious to get to the boss. That's it? That was really lame. I'm glad I beat it just to cross it off the list. Do I think it would be more satisfying for me if I didn't summon help? No, 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 it would not. At all. I would not beat the game. I would not play very far through the game.
So summons are always good for a laugh, but I feel everyone on their first playthrough should really experience the game with little to no knowledge and help, as this makes the game way more immersive and fun in the end.
What? What do you mean? No, actually, what do you mean? Summons were made for the purpose of getting help when you need it. If you're struggling with something, then you can summon somebody to help you out. That's what they were made for. So why would you use them on your second playthrough when you don't use them on your first playthrough, aka when you are at your weakest? You're just defeating the entire purpose of the mechanic. Besides, it punishes you enough with the whole invasion system, especially in Dark Souls 2, where you can be invaded without going human.
So some NPC summons are fine, as I believe they add more to the storyline and end up with some really amazing moments, such as finally facing off against Aldrich with Henri after the death of Horace, or helping Sigurd fulfill his final wish to kill Yhorm, as if you explore you will find out that they were old friends and Yhorm asked Sigurd to kill him if he ever needed to relink the flame.
This part I agree with totally. The only thing I change is the some part at the very beginning to all, because I believe in all of it. So, yeah. I also forgot to bring up this point, but I feel like you should be able to summon if there's more than one boss, i.e. Bell Gargoyles, Ludin, Zolin, Rom the Vacuous Cuntbag, and the Abyss Watchers. So overall, I give Baz's argument a 3 out of 10. Because it's pretty flimsy. It's mostly just personal opinion and a misunderstanding of what people are capable of. I don't get why he thinks that, like, you'll just rush to the boss, you know? I want to say that there is no right way to play a video game. Now, yes, there is a wrong way, and that is dying, but there is no right way. You can summon, you can't. You can only choose Soul Level 1 run, or you can upgrade to 999 before the first boss if you're crazy.
Oh come on, it's more punitive, and punishment is a core part of DS experience.
Punishment is a core part of the DS experience? Cool. Why don't you play the game with your fucking hands on fire or some shit? Just do that. It's part of the core experience.
There is no right way. If you want to summon, go ahead and summon. If you feel it'll make you happier, it'll make you happier. I want to refer to a YouTuber I watch called Adam Plays and show his experience with Dark Souls 2 and why he feels that summoning is a good thing.
Yeah! That was so funny! That was great. Thank you, everyone. That was epic. That was hilarious. That was awesome. See, I enjoy playing the game this way. I'm having fun. Like, I get it. There's supposed to be a fucking grind, and I'm supposed to want to, like, literally kill myself to have the true experience of Dark Souls. But you know what? Fuck it. Playing how I want to play.
So, yeah. If you want to summon, summon. If you don't want to summon, don't summon. But I don't think you should ostracize other for feeling the different opinions. The only reason I'm ostracizing Baz is because he likes to make fun of me for summoning for Orphan of Kos that one time. Like, before I even started my playthrough of Dark Souls 3, he was like, oh, you can't beat Orphan of Kos without summons. Shut up. I'm so sick of hearing that argument. It was literally one boss, and this is literally the entire reason I'm making this video. Anyways, to summarize, Dark Souls is whack. Go play Bloodborne and just not listen to anybody.